Hey friends, this is Heidi from BoyBoss Mama. Thanks for tuning in. So today's video is a collaboration with my dear friend Jessica from the Wall Dog Way. We did a video like this for Thanksgiving. We shared all about our morning time basket themed for Thanksgiving. I personally and with my kids enjoyed so many of the crafts that we had planned. We really did enjoy every single thing. So I was so excited to put together my Christmas morning time basket and share with you guys. Jessica and I are joining in this collab together, but we also invited other moms to join in with us. So please do check out the playlist down below. And yeah, let me get started and show you what I have planned with my kiddos. All right, so this is our morning time basket. I'm going to start with what we're doing the first week of December. And we're going to start with, and we're going to continue with our Passport to Adventures. This is book 7. We have done up to book 6, and we also did book 27. And so now we're doing book 7, and this is perfect for our weather here in New Jersey. We are experiencing all kinds of cold weather right now. It's full-blown winter, so I thought this was perfect fitting, especially for the weather and just to talk about these snow animals and so forth. But we have been really enjoying our Passport to Adventures, so we'll do this book 7 for the first week of December. And also we are doing our Jesus Storybook Bible for the first 25 days of December. This is an awesome Bible. We've had it for over a year. We have read it already, I think, twice, so this probably will be the third time, but it always feels new. So we love this Bible so much, so we'll do one story a day into Christmas. When the boys, after the boys are done with their morning time, Mama takes some time for herself. I try to do this as often as I can, or I remember to be honest, but this has been such a blessing already. This is the first songs of Christmas. It's a meditation on Luke 1 and 2, and I got this from Nancy DeMoss Wagamuth in her website for Revive Our Hearts, and I love it so much. So this is like a devotional on the songs of Christmas, and you get to read one a day, so I cannot wait. I'm already on day 2, so I'm going to continue that for the month of December for myself, for Mama time, right after morning time. So that's why I put it in the basket. So we are doing read alouds sprinkled through our morning time, and this is one of them, The Crippled Lamb. This is just a few of the ones that we have. So that's the first one we're starting with, and I'm going to keep replacing a read aloud as we go. I also have this one. This is going to take me about 2 to 3 days to read with my kiddos, and we will be doing this after our Advent calendar, and I'll show you that soon. But this is another one of my favorites, The Donkey Who Carried a King. I love this so much, by R.C. Sproul. It's a favorite in our homeschool or in our family. This is JJ's notebook that I do like once or twice a week with him. And so for Thanksgiving, what I did was I found a few printouts for him to do for Thanksgiving that were Thanksgiving related. And I used stickers that were kind of fall and Thanksgiving related. So I plan to do the same thing for the month of December. I'm looking for a lot of preschool, like cut and paste, matching, sorting, and stuff like that to add to his little notebook. So that's for JJ. And this is something that I had forgotten that I had. I actually added this to my Thanksgiving basket after I found it. It's a Family Faith Treasury. I had gotten this from my library, and it's like divided by months. So let me show you inside. So this is our Thanksgiving. We started with our verse of our memory verse, and it was just so great to have these stories and these parables as a learning, as a devotional time with the boys. So this was great. And so now we're doing our December one, and it comes with a memory verse as well, and then it comes with a poem. All of them come with poems, and then stories about Jesus is when he was born, special visitors, and this so forth. And we'll be reading this the last 2 weeks of December, right before Christmas. So this is just a great little add-on, and it also comes with a little carol, a song. So I can't wait to sing that with the boys. So that's for devotional time, and these are just some activities that I'm doing with the kids during our read aloud time. So they'll have these to do while they're listening to me read. And I kind of got these from all these different websites. I've had them in my downloads in my computer. So I would totally recommend you guys, if you guys are like me and you download a lot of things that you think that you're going to use. Sometimes you forget that we have downloaded so many Christmas things, and then when we go back, we're like, wow. So I found all these on my computer already. And so I was excited to print them out. And these are just those hidden pictures they have to color through. This will be perfect for them to keep them busy while I'm doing a long read aloud or a devotional time that takes a little longer. And then I also have these little mazes. We do these every year, you guys, and they forget that they've done them, which is so funny. So I just printed them in fun, colorful pages that I had, and they'll get to do these also while I'm doing the read aloud. And I also have some dot to dot for them, and so that's just stuff that they're gonna enjoy to do. I also have one for JJ here, or two for JJ as well, that are super simple. So these are the things that they're gonna get to do when Mama's doing the read aloud. So I'm excited about that. Another book that we're reading is the Nativity Story, and I've had this book again from the library. I bought it a few years back, and I just use this for picture reference, and also to sometimes like read the verses, Bible verses. But this is such a beautiful illustrated, or just pretty much because it has real pictures, pictures of the Nativity Story, the actual movie that they made. So it's just nice to go back to the pictures and talk about those types of moments in the Bible for right before Jesus was born. So this is a real fun that we're heading here. This I got from 123 Homeschool from me, and I purchased this as a digital. This is the Christmas experience for families, craft and pray around the world. I had done around the world Christmas with the boys about 2 years ago, and they had so much fun. So I wanted to do something similar this year, and I found this one, which is perfect. So these are all the countries that we're going to be going through, and I don't think I'm going to hit them all, but at least most of them, I'm hoping. And what I did was I printed them back and forth. So this is Ukraine, and we have how Ukraine celebrates Christmas, and then we have things to pray for Ukraine. And then they have more additional information here to look into the country. And then what we have is a craft. By the way, I did this one backwards. I put it backwards in my little booklet here. But this is the ornament for Ukraine. And so for all the countries, we'll be making ornaments and then hanging them on our tree, which I thought was super special. I think the kids will really enjoy this. And what I did was I kind of handpicked the easier ornaments first so that we can get them done with no problem. And then I'll continue to prepare to get more supplies for the rest. But these are great. It's just one page telling you about the way that they celebrate Christmas. That country celebrates Christmas. 3 things to pray for. Again, more information here to look through some videos and stuff like that about the country. And then an ornament activity. So it's super simple and so special, and I can't wait to do this with the boys. And then what we're really doing as far as our Advent is this Advent calendar. It says all the colors of Christmas. Advent activity calendar by Focus on the Family. And I got this for like $6.99, you guys. It's a Christmas coloring book and keepsake. So what we do is, as a family, we're supposed to be coloring it. As you can see, JJ helped me with this one. And this was day 1. We're also supposed to be keeping a wreath. Well, I kind of do it my way. I just have candles lit it up. But that's how I'm doing it. And then me and JJ are coloring these for now, for the first 2 or 3, at least the first week. And then my boys are coloring the tree. So this is like a paper tree that comes with a star and actually stands up by itself when you're done coloring it. So they'll be done coloring it soon. And then we continue to add the verses. I have this backwards, yeah. These are the stickers of the verses that we're going to be going through for the month of December, right before Christmas, and we add them to the tree. So it's just a nice little keepsake. It comes in a trunk as well. I have it ready to go, and I also have the star ready to go. And then there's tons of activities here, you guys. So I totally am going to link it down below in case you're interested. But activities like This one here for day 3, it was getting the kids a dessert, putting it on the table. And I got them donuts, so they were super excited. And then I said, well, you can't have any until you wash your hands. And they had to wash their hands before they ate the dessert. And it just represented how God's goodness, the dessert, we can't access God's presence until we're completely cleaned away from cleaned from our sins. So it's just a nice little activity that brings home the verses for the Advent, and then it continues to do the same as we go. So, and then we'll continue to color it as a family. And this is one of my main things. I really am enjoying this so far. And then there's some questions that we can answer. And again, we get to color it. And they're thick paper, by the way. It's really nice. I've done the coloring pencils with water, and it stays nice. So that's it, you guys. These are all the little activities and read alouds and fun that we have added to our homeschool. And so we have other Christmas traditions that we'll be doing. And if you're interested, I will definitely be doing a video on that soon to share with you guys. And I'm hoping to take off the last 2 weeks of Christmas to do tons of activities and other things that we have planned with the boys. So yeah, definitely want to tune in. So that's it, you guys. Thanks so much for joining me. And also, if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing and staying connected. I'm a homeschool mama of 3 boys. I do preschool, ages 3, 6, 1st grade, and 4th grade, age 9. So I have 3 boys full of energy. I share a lot of my homeschool here. It's mostly all homeschool my channel, but some mom life here and there sprinkled. So please do consider joining my family here. And also, if you have any questions for any of the products that I shared, do talk to me in the comments. And also, I'm going to try to link everything that I mentioned, or at least a lot of the things that I find. I'm going to try to link it down below as well. So anyways, thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you in the next one.